And I'm a beautiful ladies, welcome back to another fantastic video. My name's Kate and welcome back. So, a lot of things have happened since I signed off yesterday. Right now, of course, we've got Memories in Motion, which is the new season that's coming out next month. And, of course, that's going to continue up to June. Memories in Motion. I don't know yet what the new raid bosses are, but we do know that Volcanion that we don't have because of course we missed out on it over the Gold Fest of 2025. So we'll be able to get our Volcanion. But anyway, it's the Kalos Tour lead up event. So I'm gonna go straight into that. Let's go. Right. Before we go into the Kalos Tour for Johto, I just want to do this quick Articuno from yesterday. I did do some more Articuno, so I want to go straight into this one before we go into the Johto for Hoenn and Lugia, which of course is in the title. I just want to go straight into doing this Articuno. So of course, we're using our steel types and our rock types. Of course, Metagross, even though eventually Metagross will be outclassed for us eventually in the future. So, while they're still number one for me, they definitely have been outclassed for some people. So, I haven't yet gotten a Zacian or Main Necrozma. So I haven't got those yet. So eventually we'll be phasing out our Metagrosses. But for now, yes, we'll be still using ours. Right, yeah, let's go. Right, let's got some more Metagross before we continue. Let's go. Of course, this is actually remote raided into. Someone sent me an Articuno. I went, you know what? Sure, I'll do an Articuno. Before we switch over to Ho-Ho and Lugia. There we go. Articuno. You know, it's really nice that during this Gold Pass, they actually made it so you can easily catch these legendary Pokemon. There we go. That's it with the background, which is nice. I'm excited that we managed to get the background for Articuno. And then we've got the Gold Tour Pass for Johto now, waking up in the morning. So that Articuno was last night. I couldn't fit it in yesterday's video because of course I already edited that and uploaded it. So I couldn't fit that in. So we're hatching now some stuff. Chikorita. We need to catch a lot of these because of course eventually we get the Mega for it. Meganium. Well, Meganium, which is pretty good grass type coming. And then we've got Totodile. We need to catch some more of those because of course it also has a Mega coming. But yeah, of course it also has a spotlight hour tonight when I'm recording this. Totodile spotlight hour for 2 times catch Stardust, which is going to be fun. So we need to win a raid, catch a bunch of Pokemon. I'm not really going to be out and about today because it's kind of like raining and stuff, so I don't want to be out and about. But yeah. So I thought, let's can we do it all from just sat on the chair here and just raid to get Lugia and Ho-Ho. Get with the backgrounds. Not really too bothered about getting the shiny. I just want the backgrounds. the shiny could come back at any point. So yeah, this is the Lugia now coming in to win a raid. So we're going to use Quasar, Tyranitar, Mamoswine, the two Tyranitars, and of course the electric Ultra Beast. We use that quite a lot in our raids at the moment, since I've level 40'd it. And of course we're Quasar, getting some use. Eventually it'll be probably not used as much as time goes on. Same with the Mamoswine, probably not going to get used as much once I get White Q and Black Q powered up. We're probably not going to use it as much. Yeah. Oh wow, that went down quite fast. Of course, we didn't even get it into the yellow before we just lost all of our Pokemon there. I mean, this one was hard. Some people were not using the right counters here. Someone used like a Soul Walk, and I was like, why? Who are you? Why are you not using the right counters? Maybe don't have Dawn, Dusk Wings Necrozma, or Dawn. Is it Dusk Wings Necrozma? Probably is. So we've got the first Lugia, not shiny, and not even got the background either. Then we're gonna catch these Pikachus. 1, 2, 3. Boom. We've got the other hat. Now we've got this hat, which is quite cool. I don't want to catch too many of them either, because of course, you know, I don't want to have it clog up my storage. So coming in with the Tyranitars, the Electric Ultra Beast, and the Mamoswine right there. You're probably thinking, why am I not cutting half of these out? I'm not. Eventually, I just wanted to fill the gap, and we are doing that. So, going straight in with the next raid. But anyway, let's talk about what's coming. Of course, we've literally got an announcement for the next bunch of well, the next, what is it called? The next season. Memories in Motion. Of course. Hopefully we'll get a lot more power-ups, which will be fun. Meaning power up another Pokemon like 20 times and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get that in the next season, because that will be exciting. It means we can power up more of a Pokemon that we haven't seen in quite some time on the channel. Of course, we've powered up our Shadow Groudon this season. We've powered up another Groudon. We powered up Palkia. Powered up quite a lot of Pokemon this season. And it's coming to an end. I'm excited to know what next season will hold for us, and what we'll be powering up, and what will be giving it more limelight, of course. This season gave our Shadow Groudon some limelight. Originally it was just sat in the back, and now it's one of the strongest Pokemon in my account right now, so eventually we'll be powering some other Pokemon up in the next season and giving them absolutely some limelight. So let's go back into the Johto time research. Let's complete them. Complete Johto. Tomorrow will be Hoenn. I'm excited for that. I'll be in Doncaster, raiding the primals. And then, of course, I'll be out and about Thursday with the Orion Palkia and Dialga and stuff like that. So I'm excited for what's about to happen in the near future. Coming in with the next raid. You've probably noticed I've not cut out the majority of all of this. But, you know, I will cut some of it for time. But yeah, like I said, this season that we've just been in, we've powered up so many new Pokemon that my top 15 is getting so good right now. Everybody noticed, even the Metagrosses were powered up, I think, this season too. And some of these Tyrantars from the Go Wild area and stuff like that. And then, of course, got Shadow Groudon, the Palkia, the other Groudon, and then eventually Bobo. But I think the other Groudon and the Zamazenta probably won't be powered up this season. It'll be next season that they will be powered up completely. And then, of course, we start powering up Pokemon in below the Lucario, and even in there we've got some really powerful Pokemon which we'll be excited for in the near future. But yeah, of course we have been Nuzlocked out, so we probably won't get a white Kyurem anytime soon this year. That's if they decide to give us at least a bunch of silver bottle caps. We need 3 in general because, of course, the next 3 Pokemon, of course, I can't power anything past the Mewtwo till the Mewtwo gets bottle caps. So, can't power anything up past that. But we can power up that Garchomp. And that comes in handy very soon because we will have the Mega. And eventually we could have a golden bottle cap, which will be on that Garchomp. So that will lead us into literally just taking this Lugia down. Boom, there we go. Giovanni. So I'm just remote raiding all of these instead of going out and about and raiding them because I know I don't have the strength or power to be able to take Shadow Lugia and that down. One more Lugia and still not shiny. I don't know how long it will take for me to get the shiny Lugia. But I know that probably Lugia ain't going to come back out the rest of this year, so... Oh, there we go, we got the background. That's nice, so I can stop raiding Lugia. We've got the background. I mean, it's 1 in 10, so it's pretty there, to be honest. But the shadow with the background is what we wanted. We really wanted a shiny one, but I'm not going too hard on them as I want to save passes for Black and White Kyurem and of course the Orion, Dialga and Palkia and of course the Primals. And that leads us into using our Kyogre here. It's not Primal at the moment, but it is one of our Primal Pokemon. Is a 91 IV one that I want to level 50 at some point, but also it needs a golden bottle cap, so yeah, it's just one of those things. So getting candy for it. Anyway, oh, we got Final Strike on that one, and then we got Ho-Oh. Of course, we just had the Ho-Oh Dynamax raids, not with the background, going in with another Let's go. So yeah, we just had the Dynamax Ho-Ho quite a few days ago. It's not too bad. We got shiny on that. Also, hilariously, you will see it in this video. Because I just, I already know, because of course I was already recording these. So I already know. But I am actually seeing all of that. Nope. And I think this wasn't even with the background either. If I remember. But yeah, I don't want to rate these too heavily. As I want to rate for Thursday and Friday. And of course Wednesday. So, even though how much I would love to get shiny Lugia, I just don't want to raid it too heavily because it will come back in raids at any point this year. You never know what will be coming in raid bosses, rides. Raid bosses rise for the rest of 2026. So far this week it's been interesting. Monday we had the Cantonian birds. Now we got the Johto birds. There we go. There's the shiny Shadow Ho-Ho. Yes, we got the Dynamax Ho-Ho, and now we got the Shadow Ho-Ho. We were just like, what? And it didn't come with the background. And I was like, oh no, why didn't it not come with the golden background? And there we go. We actually managed to get the 2,500 fire Pokemon for the medal. So that's another medal down for the level 60 tasks. So we're getting there, sort of. This is me trying to sort things out, but we also completed the raid, so by the time I was healing and then trying to sort out the getting the Pokemon back in, we actually completed the raid. There you go. And there we go. The next Zolo coming in right there. I just can't believe we got the Shadow Wall. It's not a Hundo. It wasn't even that good, to be honest. And there we go. There's the background Ho-Ho. I'm excited about that. So we've got the Lugia. Now we've got the Ho-Ho with the background. I'm excited for that. Gonna do some extra Lugia just so we can actually get the get the shiny. Nope, we did not get the shiny. I'm just... Nope. Nothing. So we've got the shiny, we've got the background for Lugia and of course Ho-Ho, and then we've got a shiny Shadow Ho-Ho for some strange reason. I'm not 100% sure. There's our last Lugia there. Nothing special on that. Taking our last Ho-Ho down. I wonder if this is this a good one? No. 2071. Let's go. Oh. Yep. That one wasn't you know, even though these are easy to catch, they really are a pain to actually try and hit the excellent on. And there we go. taking that down, and that marks the end of this episode. So one last ho-ho raid after that other ho-ho, so we're straight into the next one. So yeah, we did get the background ho-ho, which is actually really nice. We did get a 98 IV one for not even really sure why, since the Dynamax is a little bit better than the Shadow one, as even the Shadow's been outclassed by other like Pokemon. Sacred Fire isn't even that good anymore. So there we go. There's the Owo. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. Nothing really that good, but I think that's it for me for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Of course, we got the 2 backgrounds for Lugia and Ho. That's all we wanted. We got the shiny owl for some reason for the channel, and that's really it. That I'm not going to rate these too heavily, but anyway, tomorrow is, of course, Halloween. So that is the Primals, Groudon and Kyogre. So, further ado, I'll see you in the next video. Of course, it'll be Totodile Spotlight Hour in a moment, but you'll see that in tomorrow's video for the Primals. So, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.